Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You are welcome to Explore. My name is Bricks Lucky Captain, and today we are going to talk about land title. It is important to know about the title that is backing the land you've bought, or if you want to buy a land, you should know the title that is backing that land. And before any land can have title, that land has to be a freehold. Yes, it has to be a land that is free from all government encumbrances. So let's talk about escission. Right? Escission is a land document that shows that a said property or a said parcel of land that was once acquired by the government is now released back to the original owner. Maybe it could be family, a group of people, company, or an individual. And then the next is gazette. Yes, the gazette and escission, they work hand in hand, because a gazette is an official file that is opened showing that that land that has been exercised is now recorded, and the government is aware that that land has been exercised to you. So they'll open a file for it, and then that official file is what is called gazette. So they're going to give you a gazette number. Then when the file number has been given to you, that land is now a gazetted land. Oh yeah, so escission, gazette, and CFO. Yes, CFO, certificate of occupancy, and governor's consent. These are major land titles that are common in the industry, or people are mostly aware of these titles because they are the highest land titles. But we still have other land titles, right? So, but let's talk about the CFO now. Yes, you receive a CFO document, or you receive a CFO document, and it's issued out by the state government showing that an individual is the owner of this land. And so then the CFO now brings in or ushers in the governor's consent. Because what? If I should buy a CFO land from an individual, I have to make the government, the state government, to be aware that I am now the new owner of that land. So I could have the right of occupancy. What do? I would have to file for a governor's consent. That is bringing the knowledge of the state governor that I am now the new owner of that property. So the governor is now aware of that transaction, and that transaction becomes legal. Yes, so that is where we now have the governor's consent. That's when the governor's consent comes in. It's important you have this. Yes, because just don't go and buy land and say I'm not the owner. No, it's good you file for a governor's consent. Let the state be aware that yes, you are now the owner of that property. So you have your full right of occupancy. And then the next thing, when you buy a land or anything, you should have a receipt. Yes, so they will issue you a receipt. A receipt is also a document, but it's like a low document, right? So, but you definitely have a receipt. It's because it's something to back you up, and your name will be clearly stated out, and the amount you used in issuing out, in purchasing the land, will also be clearly written out. And then we also have the survey plan. Yes, the importance of survey plan. Most people, when you tell them the title of my land is survey, they want to ask, why don't you have governor's consent? Why don't you have gazette and all of that? But all of that is not really necessary, right? Because if you have a survey plan, the survey plan, what it does is it states out the existing title on that land. So if a land should be having a global CFO or a global CFO, right? Once someone buys from that location, the minute he buys, its survey plan will state it out that this land you bought as is covered with a governor's consent or a CFO. You understand? So what it does is the survey plans tells us about an existing title. That's just majorly what it does. It's not all about the land size and all of that. No, but it also tells us about the existing title on that land. Lest I forget, we have a product in Ketu Ekpe that is called Paradise Court. It's owned by Paradise Court Lagos, and this property is just going for 4.5 million naira for a 500 square meters, and then 3 million naira for a 300 square meter, and it has C of O in view. But if you buy now, you are going to have your survey and your contract of sale. And reach out to us through our social media handle. Thank you very much.